10 rarest animals in the world. Pandas are not on this list. The first species I'll mention is the last one remaining. On this beautiful planet, life exists with incredible diversity and complexity. However, over time, some species have been pushed to the brink of extinction due to natural selection, environmental changes, and human threats. Today, let's explore the 10 rarest animals in the world. Vaquita. The vaquita is a small porpoise living primarily in the northern part of the Gulf of California. Its habitat was once vast, but years of commercial fishing have drastically reduced its numbers. In 1997, there were still about 500 vaquitas, but by 2014, that number had dropped to about 100, and by 2016, only 60 remained. It is now the rarest marine mammal in the world. The Mexican government has implemented new policies to protect this species by asking fishermen to use alternative methods and banning the capture of vaquitas. However, experts believe this is not enough. Without a miracle, vaquitas may completely disappear within just a few years. Northern bald ibis. The northern bald ibis is a bird found in the semi-desert environment of Egypt. They measure 70-80 centimeters in length with a long curved beak like a scythe. Their face and head are featherless and red, making them not particularly attractive. These birds were once widely distributed across many countries on 3 continents, but over time, they experienced regional extinction, first in Egypt, then in Sudan, Turkey, Israel, Syria, and others. Hunting, disease, and habitat loss are the primary reasons for their extinction. Now, they only survive in a small area in Egypt, with numbers ranging from 200 to 250. Fortunately, conservation and breeding programs are helping to increase their numbers, proving that with timely intervention, many endangered species can have a chance at survival. Hainan Black-Crested Gibbon, no. According to zoologists, a new species of gibbon was discovered in northern Vietnam, near Ha Long Bay, called the Hainan Black-Crested Gibbon. They primarily live in southwestern China and Laos, with a few scattered populations on Hainan Island. These medium-sized gibbons have a body length of 43-54 centimeters. In the 1950s, there were about 2,000 of them, but due to constant deforestation, their habitat was forced to higher altitudes. Illegal hunting has also significantly reduced their numbers. Today, only about 500 gibbons remain worldwide, with only a few dozen on Hainan Island. They have been classified as critically endangered primates. Humans must do everything they can to protect this species, or soon the Hainan black-crested gibbon could be extinct. Sumatran Rhino. So, rhinos were once among the most ancient and largest animals on Earth. They have lived on this planet for about 15 million years and were once widespread across the globe. However, excessive hunting has drastically reduced their numbers. The Sumatran rhino is the rarest of the 5 remaining species, with a body length of 240-315 centimeters and a weight of 500-1,100 kilos, about the size of a domestic cow. Due to the value of their horns and other body parts for medicinal and cosmetic purposes, they have been hunted to the brink of extinction. Today, they are only found in Sumatra and Southeast Asia, with fewer than 100 individuals left. Even more dire are the Javan rhino, with only 60 left, and the white rhino, with just 3 remaining. Without intervention, these rhinos will soon vanish from the earth. Pygmy 3-toed sloth. The pygmy 3-toed sloth, compared to other sloth species, is much smaller, with a body length of only about 50 centimeters. They are only found on a small island in Panama, covering just 4 square kilometers, meaning their population can't grow much. This is one of the rarest mammals in the world, with fewer than 100 individuals. Initially, they lived with other sloths, but the island eventually separated from the mainland, isolating the pygmy 3-toed sloth into its own species. Today, they are classified as critically endangered. Whether the island they live on is developed or not, their biggest threat remains human activity. Governments and conservation agencies must work harder to protect endangered species like these to create a long-term habitat for this adorable animal. Florida panther. The Florida panther is a subspecies of cougar, primarily found in southern Florida. They can grow to a length of 188, 220 centimeters and weigh between 32 to 72 kilograms. Despite being apex predators, they couldn't escape human hunting. By the late 1980s, their population had dwindled to just about 30 individuals. The local government quickly took action, and the population has since increased to around 100. However, this is still a critically endangered number, and spotting one in the wild is rare. The Florida government has passed new wildlife laws, designating most of the panther's habitat as part of an ecological network and allocating $4.12 million to protect wildlife habitats. Hopefully, in the near future, the Florida panther population will recover to its former glory. Yangtze giant softshell turtle. The Yangtze giant softshell turtle is one of the rarest animals in the world. They used to inhabit the Yangtze River, but by 1998, sightings of them in the wild became extremely rare. Worse, the last known female Yangtze softshell turtle died in 2019, leaving only 2 males in captivity, one in China and one in Vietnam, with their genders still uncertain. Some believe we've lost the best opportunity to save this species, but their long lifespan may give us more time to make amends. Hopefully, one day the Yangtze River will still hold their presence. Northern hairy-nosed wombat. The northern hairy-nosed wombat is one of the largest and rarest burrowing mammals in the world. They live in northeastern Australia and are nocturnal. After birth, the baby wombat crawls into its mother's pouch, where it stays for 9 months. It then spends another 3 months adapting to the outside world before becoming independent at around 1 year old. Due to habitat destruction and human hunting, these wombats are on the brink of extinction. Conservation efforts have increased their numbers from just 30 individuals in the 1970s to over 200 today. However, they still face the risk of being hunted and going extinct, and conservation work must continue. Megamouth shark. The megamouth shark inhabits the waters of the Indian, Atlantic, and Pacific Oceans, typically found at depths of around 150 meters. These sharks can grow up to 5 meters long and weigh up to 215 kilos. This marine creature was first discovered in 1976 when a megamouth shark was wandering near the coast of Australia and was detected by the sonar of a U.S. warship. Since then, scientists have recorded fewer than 60 sightings, with only 3 megamouth sharks ever captured. Without a doubt, this is one of the rarest animals on the planet. Humans have a responsibility to protect the marine environment and ensure that future generations can witness these magnificent creatures. These are the 10 rarest animals in the world. Which one do you like the most? Feel free to share in the comments. If you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.